My first tattoo is one I have on my back. My brother passed away back in '95, and my older brother, who's like my role model, has a tattoo of like a little memorial for my brother on his back. And I kind of wanted to do the same thing, not the same tattoo, but it was definitely inspired by my older brother for my brother who passed away. This kind of represents, if you can see, that the American flag is underneath my skin. Skin's being torn away, and then instead of like blood or muscle and any other body, it's the American flag. And I feel that this represents, I want it for my patriotism and then the lineage we have in my family who served in the military, because we date back pretty far. And so I thought a good representation of that would be being the American flag.
I got my first tattoo because I got it right after both my grandparents, two of my grandparents passed away. When I was really young, my parents were really poor. My parents were really poor, and they worked a lot. They worked all day to try to put food on the table. And so most of the time, up until about 8 years old, I spent a lot of time with my grandparents. My grandparents basically raised me. When my grandpa passed away and my grandma passed away, both from cancer, I wanted to get a tattoo for kind of memorialize them. The one on my shoulder is cross and wings. I designed that myself, and I just took it to a tattoo artist, and he kind of put his own spice into it. That one I just kind of got just because I drew that one up because I always felt like my grandma, well, there was one point in my life where I had fallen asleep on the highway driving my car, and I had a dream that my grandma was waking me up from sleep when I was a little kid. She told me to wake up. She whispered in my ear, and I woke up and I was already swerving off the road. So I always felt kind of like she was watching over me. So I got a cross with angel wings. Across my chest is a dedication to my grandpa who passed. I came home from school one day, and I told my grandpa that I had a really bad day in school, and but I told him I didn't really care what other people thought about me, and he told me that I was like him. I was a renegade, so I got the word renegade tattooed across my chest. So it sounds cheesy, but it means a lot to me because it's one of the only memories I have from really far back when I was a kid.
Dicey tattoo parlor outside of Aberdeen, Maryland, the MY school down there. So I couldn't even tell you the name of the place, to be honest with you, but like what it was called. But, yeah, that's what I got. It was definitely somewhat of an impulse decision. I mean, I wanted one, and I knew what I wanted, but as far as getting it done that moment, I think it was everyone was getting them at the same time. It was like the thing to be a wolf with the tribal and the moon in the background. It's I'm like a quarter Native American, so it was and I'm not trying to claim this as a good reason at all, but that was one of the